What is up, everybody? I'm your host of Brunning and Stave, and it has been a long and arduous journey back to making content, but we are back with better equipment, improved skills, and we are hitting it hard with a new video for you every single day this week. So hit like, subscribe, and let's get into it. We're going to kick off our return with a short story that has gotten virtually zero attention. Japan is planning to release 1.3 million tons of water that was used to cool the broken reactors of Fukushima back into the ocean. Some of you might be thinking, well, it's not like it's radioactive water, and you'd be wrong. The water is radioactive. It contains a radioactive form of hydrogen called tritium, but we have been assured by the people who will make money off the water's release that it is totally safe. The International Atomic Energy Agency has also said that the release meets international standards and will not cause any harm to the environment. Contrarily, conspiracy theorists, including people who actually live there, fishermen, China, South Korea, and Greenpeace, say they oppose the dump and greatly fear the impact it will have on the ecosystems it inevitably spreads to. These fishermen and local economies were devastated by the Fukushima disaster, and now that they've started to recover, it seems they're being plunged right back into the nightmare, and this time not because of a natural disaster that's out of anyone's hands. This time it'll be because of a bunch of people who won't personally be hurt, consciously deciding to dump contaminated water that they know is contaminated back into the ocean. Fishermen and local residents are rightfully asking why. If they have to dump it, why in our backyards? A fishing community of all places. Why not Tokyo or elsewhere? A campaigner at Greenpeace Japan was quoted saying, "Rather than using the best available technology to minimize radiation hazards by storing and processing the water over the long term, they have opted for the cheapest option, dumping the water in the Pacific Ocean." End quote. I don't know where you stand on this, but to me it kind of feels like someone taking the water from a swamp, picking out the sticks and the leaves, adding enough clean water to make it clear, and then calling it good enough. It's a joke. They should be forced to store, filter, and process the water, at least until when asked they aren't forced to say, yeah, it's technically radioactive, but until you can say flat out, no, it's not radioactive and I'd give it to my child to drink. I don't want it in the ocean. It's bad enough we have clumps of trash the size of Rhode Island floating around. Now it's going to be radioactive too? Get the fuck out of here. But of course it's not up to you or me. It's not even up to the people who live there. Corporations and the government have already decided that's what's going to happen. So coming this spring or summer, the dump of 1.3 million tons of contaminated water will begin, roughly 500 tons at a time, into the Pacific Ocean. So are the owners of the plant and the IAEA going to be correct and everything will be fine? Or will everyone else be correct, meaning a lot of fish are about to die? Let me know what you think in the comments and tune in tomorrow.